Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Oh, I just realized my Spotify. You guys can't hear my Spotify. There it is. It's been about a week. I've been kind of shifting into new work life. It does like throw me off. I have to having to shower every day I come home, so I kind of just like chill there. So then I was like, oh no, it's too late to start streaming now. But today I got my bet going and here we are. I'm hoping to finish these pants today. We've got ends to weave in. I've got like 5 more rows of no. I think 2 more rows after this one of length. And then it's gonna be borders, which is all gonna be in purple to do. And then I had someone from my church ask if I can make them a bag for them. So I'm gonna be working on that. It's a whip I have in progress. So I've made it for myself twice. I like it. Hopefully we don't get our bags confused. Because she asked for one nearly identical. Oh, I've made it 3 times because I made one in green for someone else in my church. Bag's the really popular one. It's just, it takes longer just because everything's single crochet. So it's just more tedious. Oh, it looks like Chapel Brown released some new music. I listened to it, but I don't want the YouTube gods to be mad at me. I'm looking at getting a new ball winder that's electric. Because it's electric. But I gotta actually find one. It looks like it's only available, the one I want is available on Walmart, so that sucks. Hold on. Let's see if I can change it. There we go. Switching up the playlist. Picking up YouTube videos to throw on. I started watching Rockland Graves. That's been interesting YouTube video or YouTube channel on horror movies. Oh, big stretch, baby. Oh. Hello. I'm going around. How are you doing? I'm going around crocheting these pair of pants. I'm on the second to last row of actually increasing. And then I'll do edging and weaving in ends. I haven't been weaving in my ends as I go, so that's not me, but oh well. But yeah, I think these are gonna kind of be fun. I'm gonna keep it kind of close of us. I know a lot of I've shown them before, so they're not. It's not a full surprise, but I think I'm close enough to being done where I can showcase them or showcase the pants after the fact. I'm done. Okay. Almost done with this last row, or second to last row. This yarn still does split. It's not as bad, but it still splits. Okay, I feel like this is something new Discord's doing, but it's like sending me notifications when someone's on a game. I had a grilled cheese sandwich for dinner. It was great. Tomorrow I'll probably have spaghetti. Turn it. Then we single crochet around. Oh, Bootsy's sleeping so good. This should be my last row if I'm remembering where I left off correctly, but I can double check this before I finish this row off. Water break. I feel like I got sneeze. Ugh. Ah, it's yarn splitting. It's splitting. Here come a lantern, a lantern. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it came through. I need to get rid of all my notifications on Discord. It's bothering me. There we go. Doggone. Uh, so at my job, I think I've finished 4 books. Um, so I finished the second and third book, Akotar book. I finished Quicksilver, which is kind of like Akatar. I finished The Assassin's Assistant today, and I started the second one, The Assassin's Apprentice, I think. Good book. It kind of feels like a Mary Sue, but not too bad. You know, I like it. It's a compelling enough story. It got out of like the fairy world, but like it's still in the magical fantasy world. So I'm trying to figure out after that what I should read next, because I thought I had all the books I need for this week and I could spend this weekend looking for more, but I listen to books at like 1.8 speed, so I kind of get through them pretty fast. So we'll see. Hmm. What is it? What is it? Hello. Yes, thank you. I am back. I'm hoping to get more regular. It's just one of those things where it's like body's adjusting to like a work schedule again. The month off really like threw me. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of exhausted this weekend. I had like stuff planned this whole weekend. I wanted to be home early on Sunday. I did not make it home early. Monday I was exhausted. Yesterday I had a meeting, so I feel like for now I'll kind of do more Wednesday or Thursday streams. Um, it's we'll have to see. Oh, hey Bootsy, what you doing? What you looking at? What you looking at, Buck? He was a menace and actually had to get kicked out of the bedroom Monday night because he was like biting the ankles. It's going well. I'm enjoying it. I did make a rough mistake yesterday, which we had to work on fixing today and into tomorrow. Fortunately, it's one of those things where everyone seems to like, hey, you're new. It's a reasonable mistake. It's not the biggest thing in the world. Like, so they've been they were pretty nice about it, and so even though like today just like kind of drilled me because it just like realizing the mistake and kind of shaking my head just kind of killed me. And I had like the protocol pulled up. It's just one of those things where I started on the wrong step and I pretty much just completely skipped over adding an ingredient that kind of made it not work. So, but we fixed it. It's gonna get started tomorrow morning. Um, I can't really do much with the fixing solely because um, I haven't been like trained on the protocol, but or trained on the protocol that they need to start in the morning. So it's not like I can get there early and do it with them. But it is what it is. Mistake was made, not the end of the world, and that's how they treated me, which I really appreciate, you know. I'm finishing up this pair of pants. Hopefully I'll finish it today. Um, because I think, in theory, this should be my last row of pant length, and then I do all the edging. Yeah, it's also one of those things where what kind of happened was I was trained on the protocol, and then I didn't touch the protocol again till yesterday. So I didn't have a lot of reinforcement of the process. And I was pretty much doing all the prep steps. So I'm good with the prep. I've gotten pretty efficient with the prep. It's just the other, this step in the process. I'm being vague because you gotta be vague. I'm trying to. Who is this? 2017? Ah, this is an old coworker. I dated his brother. Okay, I went on like 2 dates with his brother. Oh, the pussy's sleeping. Ah, that's who it was. I saw a Discord name because like Discord started like sending notifications when someone's playing a game, and it threw me off. And I saw a username I haven't seen in a while. I was trying to remember how I knew this person, but then I went in and I was like, I have like no chats with them, and it was like, oh, that's because we mostly talked on calls, and it was his brother I talked to more. Okay. Once I'm done with this row, I'll have to do like a row comparison just to make sure it's the same length. It's either this is the last row or I need to do 2 more. It's one of the others. But yeah, Sunday was fun. Went on a boat ride. And I crocheted on the boat ride. I probably could have crocheted and finished up these pants, but instead I started a shirt. I haven't finished it. It's gonna be a whip for a bit solely because I got a personal commission to work on creating a bag for someone. Um, that's kind of like my philosophy right now. I think I'm only gonna do like personal commissions instead of actual commissions on my site. Okay. It's hard to tell, but I think it might be 2 more rows. I looked up, I got off. How'd I get off? What? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, I wasn't off. Okay, that was my last row. Woo! Okay, part of the question is, do I have... No, I don't. That is not enough purple. Oh, yeah, not enough purple, so we pull from this. Okay. There we go. My turn. How did the pattern go? Okay. Okay, so I'm doing the same edging that I did on that top, which is kind of like this thin scalloping. So I'm doing a single crochet, a half double, a single crochet, and then a slip stitch. And then repeating that. Taking myself a bit more, and then I'm also gonna Alright, there we go. I've detached the blue. And then get a few more stitches through. I wanna kind of pull this over and pull this under. Pull it tight. I'm secure it on. Ooh. You're in Atlantic City. What's going on in Atlantic City right now? Why was I searching up a bit more? Weird. But yeah, what's going on in Atlantic City? Hey Gizmo, how are you doing? Um, yeah, I've been doing good. I started a new job, and so I've been adjusting being back onto like a real life human work schedule. So as I've been shifting that, trying to fix up my sleep schedule, um, especially because I have to like shower after I work every day, which I'm just not used to. So it kind of like throws me out of like my typical game plan because just not used to it yet. Um, but yeah, I'm finishing up this pair of pants finally. It's been a slow run on these. I think I was working on these last week. Um, just haven't taken the time to crochet too much. Um, and also like last Saturday I had something going on. This Saturday I have something going on, so haven't been able to do weekend streams either. Next Saturday I have something going on. Month of August, man. So maybe in 3 weeks I'll finally have a Saturday free and we can do a like long day stream crocheting. Oh, I'm guess the little shawl I have on the mannequin. Yeah, I did that back in June. I think it's just cute to display on the mannequin, but like I like it enough to keep for myself. I think I probably could make another one, maybe in a different yarn that has like a bit more stitch definition. Like you can definitely see the design, but it's almost so fluffy you can't entirely see it. So, um, I'm looking at potentially making it again. I think it's like a Karen Halo or something. I haven't heard this song, so I want to make. Okay. Oh yeah, I absolutely like it. The gradient. So the pattern I used for that was explicitly like it's the pattern that's on the um yarn actually. So like the sellers slash creators of the yarn intend for you to make a shawl um out of the yarn, which I like. But no, I really like the yarn. I really like the pattern. It's super soft. I'd have to get more of the yarn because all I have is a bit of the white because I actually cut the gradient short because I wanted to get into the pink because it was getting so big. And so I probably made it a bit larger than most people would solely because I wanted more pink to show and I used the whole thing of purple. So I just have a little bit of pink and a little bit of white from the purple ball. So I can't really do anything solo with it, so I'd probably have to use those as like scraps. If I make get more of that yarn and do like a scrap project or something with that halo yarn, maybe something small too. I'll have to like debate on it. Bootsy's just sleeping away. He's just there. You know, he's just having a good time. Not last night, but the night before, I had to like boot him from the bedroom because he was being a menace and wouldn't stop biting Michael's. I have not. Like I don't even remember where I left off. I've been doing a lot of audiobooks since I started this, so I've been like so immersed in like the audiobook worlds that I've been listening to, that I haven't even thought of She-Ra. I finished the second and third book of A Court of Thorns and Roses, or Corda. Um, ACOTAR. That's the acronym. Um, and then I listened to, I say read, but I'm really just listening to it. A book called Quicksilver, which is kind of like ACOTAR, but not and raunchier. And then I started yesterday, the day before. I think it was yesterday. The Assassin's Assistant, and now I'm on to the Assassin's Apprentice. So I still have to wait for. I don't have access to the third book yet, so I'm in a waiting list on that one. I got my mom set up on Libby, which is the audiobook library that I use. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna finish The Assassin's Assistant tomorrow. So if you have any book recommendations, I would absolutely appreciate it. My current idea is to start listening to some Stephen King books. Yeah. And actually the audiobooks I'm listening to at work. So I can do a lot of audiobook listening at work, which is nice. I avoid like streaming and watching things, but no, I'm enjoying it. My thumbs are quite raw, so I have a very like mechanical process that I have to do. Ooh, Caesar Palace, exciting. That's a worthwhile reason to be in Atlantic City. Um, but yeah, I'm starting to develop the calluses on my thumbs. Currently, it's just a blister slash dying skin. That's just sore. Um, we don't gamble, but we got to go to Caesar's Palace. The Ice People. Okay, give me a small synopsis on the Ice People. Sell me on why I should listen to the Ice People next. You don't have to gamble to, you know, Caesar Palace is, experience in itself. You don't have to go there to gamble per se. Just go there to for the experience. Okay, so basically, some researcher finds through something deep underground in Antarctica, something mysterious, older than everything. International power to reach it. They discover a human couple there. Perfectly interesting. Ooh, going to the beach? Beach, beach, let's go out. That's okay. I was gonna say it's been a while since I heard that song, but it really hasn't. I heard it like 2 weeks ago, I think, at my cousin's wedding. So it really hasn't been that long since I heard that. Um, okay, let's see if I can. Let me pull up my audiobook app. Like I said, because I think I'm going to be finishing. I think so. I'm already 17% through a 13-hour book that I started. It's also a shorter book. Okay, so Ice People. Maybe I can search the author instead. Barjavel. Okay, La Nuit des Tempestes. Okay. They only have it in French, and I don't know French to be able to listen to it. No! No! It's only available in French. Okay, let's go for audiobooks available now. And in English. The Nothing Man. Percy Jackson books, always good. I used to own those. Audiobooks. Nope, none of them are currently available. But are any... Rick Riordan did a lot of books. Oh, I want to filter audiobooks. So none of the Percy Jackson series. I don't know if I want to do the Son of Neptune series either. Because that's like after. That's like after. So is Tale of Apollo. Because that's... Not even the Magnus Chase series is available. Maze of Bones, that's been the 39 clues. It's been a hot minute since I've heard about those books. Whew. He does have a modern day take on the story Jules Verne. Red Pyramid isn't even available. And now I'm getting into the Spanish versions. I wonder if any Stephen King books are available. Audiobooks. Then we're just gonna filter straight down to... Okay, he has 14 available now. I also need to filter to English, apparently. Okay, that's 3. I don't want to do Dr. Sleep. The Bazaar of Bad Dreams. Okay, this is all about Stephen King. Tell me about the... What's this book about? Ugh. Okay, let me look this up. Okay, so it's a collection of short stories. Okay, I'll borrow this one. And then okay, you're saying look into Jules Verne, because I have not actually. Hold on, Jules Verne is the author, but I can't. I'm confused. Why is it? There's a 6-hour version currently available. But another version that's 11 hours and another version that's 15 hours. What? Yeah, I was gonna go with the 20,000. Because that's the most popular one. It's also the only one. Okay, I would do a Jules Verne book, but it looks like those are sketch. Can I get a tale just dark and grim? I can't get any of... That sucks. Because those are good. Let's see, what should I listen to? H-O-O. Ho ho. A big yawn. Boop. On audiobooks. Available now. In English. And then first in the series or a standalone. I can't do both. He is truly helping. Look at how helpful this boy. Bootsy is. Yes. He's just a cuddly boy. There's my face. Yeah. He just wants attention. He just wants attention. Okay. Might do a standalone book. Sorry, dude. Oh, big yawn. Let's try My Darling Dreadful Thing. It's a horror. Let's see it. He's so helping. Yeah. Yeah, you helping me. Are you helping Mom Crochet? Are you helping Mom Crochet? Are you licking my... Ah! Okay. I got my bookshelf full now, so I'll be good for the rest of the week. I've got 2 horror books, and then we'll see how I like those. Okay. Yes, Booty. No, Booty. Let go of the pants. No, Booty. That's not how you crochet, sir. Look at the multicolored toe beans. He's got multicolored toe beans. Oh, that's so rude. You're falling, dude. Do you want help? Do you want help, dude, or do you want to get down? Okay. There you go. There you go. I'm helping, sir. Sir, I'm helping. You can't even see him. Hold on. He's watching you. Oh, he's watching. From upside down, but he's still watching. Boop, 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 boop. You get your tail. Not my hook. You get your tail. Oh. You're gonna go do something else? Try to come at me from a different angle? Go to your bed? Ooh, what's going on out the window, dude? What you see out there? Our neighbors outside? He's the bestest. Yes, he is. Ah. Yeah, you play. He's got his toys to play with now. Oh. It's 8 o'clock. 7:45. Almost 8 o'clock. Sorry. Alright. Back to the edging. I am finishing up a pair of pants that I started. So I'm doing the edging. I haven't really lifted up because my goal is kind of to show it off once all done, but honestly I could just lift it up too. But yeah, so they're like a bell-bottom style flare pants. So that's kind of the style I'm going for. Just doing the finishing touches. We'll have to weave in a bunch of ends, because I didn't weave in as I did my color changes. But it's always harder to like weave in ends, I feel like, on occasion with this block style. Oh, there's that sneeze I was looking for earlier. Whew. I've been feeling that on the tip of my nose for a hot second. But I'm doing like this pseudo scalloping edge. Thank you. But yeah, I think I'll do a lift up and showcase when I finish this scallops here. I'm almost the end. I'm gonna go back to the top though and do the scalloping on the top too. So, what? Because currently the end at the top is just, oh, that's not right. Something's not right here. It's gonna fall. You can see it now. Oh. Okay, you're working on backpack for backpack con country campaigning. It's 35. Ooh, making a romper as well. That's easier. Okay, it's nice having like two, like a hard project and an easier project going on simultaneously. I currently don't have my sewing machine. It is at the repair shop. So I just have a table with a hole. Table, hole. Hey, boop your nose. So hopefully by the time that gets repaired. That, yeah, it might need a repair after that, or you need a new sewing machine if you throw it out a second story window. It might not be as salvageable, especially if it's a newer version and it's all plastic. Mine's metal, so I might just like be able to replace a dented metal piece. So, nope. Mine is from 67, I believe. When we were looking into it. Hold on. I think I still have the document open. Okay, so the manual for my sewing machine has copyright 1970. So, safe bet my sewing machine's from 1970. It's a Singer Touch and Sew. And the sewing machine desk I have is actually the one that was marketed with the sewing machine I actually have, which I think is cool. You know, I I get that, but also you could do like a Facebook Marketplace style, get something for cheaper, especially those like old machines on Facebook Marketplace sell for relatively cheap. Because a lot of times it's someone who just doesn't know what they have, so they're just selling old family stuff on Facebook Marketplace. So I'd say check there. You'd probably get a pretty good deal than buying up for a foot press from the store. Um, you know, but the one risk. Ah, fair. Yeah, yeah, they definitely take up more space. That's definitely true. That's true. They do take up space. Okay. And I can cut this one. Pull it through. Okay. So, Here are my bottoms, my bell bottoms. Here's up the legs. And then here's the waist. And that is what I currently am working on. I'm gonna do... Yeah, I actually made a top already with these colors. And I thought it would be fun to make a partner pair of pants to sell. You know, you can still buy them separately, but I think it's still fun to have the option for this matching set. Okay. And then I'm doing all this edging in the purple. Because that's my middle color in the pants, and that's why I did the edging with on the top. Alright. Hmm. back. Welcome back. Okay. He is laying on my yarn, which is really increasing my tension. I poop your nose. Oh, did you drinking water? I poop your nose. Hardest project I've ever done. Honestly, probably. Hmm. Probably my dress. The dress I made. Um. mm, I don't know. I guess it's kind of relative of like what did I have the most like frogging back and forth on. Was definitely like some of my first time, what I would consider hard when I like started were like some of like I did a unicorn and getting the head right, because I could not keep count, save my life, and so that one I'd say was really hard for me. But honestly, I've pretty much done some pretty relatively simple projects. I haven't done anything too out there, too hard. I haven't done like Tahitian crochet. My most tedious one is definitely like these bags. On these. Hello, Karakan Lakan. So like I'd say these bags are the most tedious, just because they're so long to make. It just takes so long. Cause the smaller version is already like 144 single crochets per row. I absolutely It goes well. I'm finishing up a pair of pants by doing the top border, and then we'll do some. I honestly, I don't really like weaving in ends on stream, so I might just save that for another day and then go on to my next project. Just so I don't have to weave in ends on stream. I don't find it interesting. I focus too much, so I don't engage with chat at all. So Crackalacken, is it like the what's Crackalacken? Is it that? Is that what you're going for with your name? Okay, okay. I wasn't sure if that's what you were going for the first time I read it, but now that I'm sitting with it, it's yeah. Okay, I see it. I see it. Um but I'm working through this, and I might throw these on just to kind of show what they look like. And then we can do a side by side or throw the top on as well. I'm not gonna like change my pants. I'm just gonna throw these over my pants. But because we're almost done, or we're almost done with the edging, and then we'll do the belt, which I'm doing in these two colors. It is. I got it on Amazon. My parents got it for me for my birthday. I'd picked it out because what I really wanted was adjustable armrests, which you can't see because I have a pillow on them. So I'll just show on this side. So it's got adjustable armrests, but then it also has like a leg rest. So I can sit crisscross applesauce too and have like my legs having somewhere to sit. The one downside is I have an L-shaped desk, and the best angle to like sit and see everything is to sit this way. But the legs, it's instead of being legs, it's like solid wood or press board, solid press board. So like I don't have like an open side. But yeah, I like it. It was like $300, I believe. So that's out of your budget. Ooh, fun. I just like hoard desks, apparently. So I have this L-shaped desk. I have that desk there. I removed the hutch from the desk because this was actually like a 3.5 piece desk, so it had like this full hutch, but I found it just took too much space up. And then I have this sewing machine table. And so I really like make my whole setup. I make the whole setup kind of more of a cubicle style. I do shelves, like closet shelves. So like if you see that basket, like think of like the Walmart shelves that you can get with those baskets in them. It's like the 6 shelves, it hangs on a hanging rod. That's what I have, and then all my yarns in there. I'm on the right stitch. So I like those, especially because they're collapsible. So like if ooh, yeah, that for models you'd probably want a more rigid shelf than that. Um if you have space for it, go for it. You know, or you could hang something on the walls, do like hanging shelves instead. But yeah, if you're doing like manga or um figurines, models. You can't really do a soft shelf like I have. He like never sits in the little basket, and like the last 2 streams he's been sitting in the little basket. Bootsy, almost no one can see you. Your fans want to see you. Ah, yeah. Room is like a fine commodity, so gotta use it sparingly, don't you know? go. Okay, that edging is done. I'm gonna cut that. And then we gotta do our belt. Yeah, when you get to that point of like more models versus space, it's a tough balance. Ah. I had my end in the wrong hand. Okay. I mean, what I do too, so this is what I have for like my craft stuff and like selling stuff, is I have this rolling cart here. So like I have like bags that I've finished but I need to line. I have like packing supplies that you can't see under this pillow. So this is like, here I have like product packing supplies. I have like yarn and stuff. I have like all my extra hooks and like eyes and stuff. Thermal papers and thermal labels, and then I have my air canister. And then I have a tinier one that just has like nail stuff, balloons, expo markers and stuff. And so I used like the rolly carts for a lot of my crafty knickknacks. For my hooks, my true hooks, I use one of these. So this is actually like split 50-50. So on this side I have my crochet hooks. And the reason, so Wooble pretty much only makes one hook size, so whenever you order a Wooble's kit, they send you a hook. So I just have a lot of, I think these are 4.0 sized hooks. And then these, I use these crochets hooks, and it's actually an interchangeable head, and so that's what's in these two things. These two cases have the different heads. So instead of like taking them all out and just having them strewn about, I keep them on that cart. And then my knitting needles are on the other half. I've got like tape measures, scissors. These are like the backings for eyes. This is a seam ripper. These are the wrenches for those hooks. And then this one, I have more eye backs. And if I'm in my room, like when I'm sitting in my room often, I'll just look them up on Spotify, not gonna lie, sorry. Just to be safe. Moose with scarf. Yeah, we can switch it up. But yeah, I'll store my scissors in here typically. I'm using my scissors, so I haven't been. I don't really change my scissors too often. I just have this 2-pack just so I have like a pair in multiple locations, and then like you just kind of collect scissors. So I have new sewing scissors. Oh, sorry. I've hidden Bootsy. There you go. Pants going to the side because I'm making the belt. And then we can still see our master. That's smaller. I think this will be fine. Wait, hold on. This is bigger, isn't it? Ha. Oh, that's even smaller. Hold on. I have... Oh, it's in my velvet yarn. This is the size I wanted. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a long chain, and that'll be the belt. Let's see how well this goes. Actually, let me just do 3 yarns. Okay. I was gonna just make the belt in the 2 colors that are not on the waistband, but honestly, why not just make it in all 3? Okay, so things would be better. Okay, I like this artist, but I do stream to YouTube as well, and so that's my one concern, because they get mad about if you even sing an already known song. I like his music, but I don't want my YouTube overlords to get mad at me too. Okay, now I need my big chunky hook. I like his music, but I think after hearing that, it sounds like it's a remix. The fact that I knew that song, I just couldn't. So I think I'll just go back to the old playlist. Nope, I don't want Smart Shuffle. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think YouTube would be more upset. It didn't flag me because I've gotten like a notice flag midstream before when I was listening to just random streaming music. That would have been fine on Twitch, but it's one of those downside of like what's fine on Twitch might not be fine on YouTube, unfortunately. But if I did only stream to, I don't plan to stream to Twitch solely because I like to auto upload my, instead of recording my stream, I'll just like let YouTube auto upload it, which is easier for me than trying to record it and then just upload it. He's just sleeping away in his little basket. So cute. So cute. Okay. Ooh. Let me just skip this ad. It wasn't as... Okay. Okay. Okay, you can't really see what I'm doing now because, again, the pillow's in the way. But I'm just like trying to crochet around a waist length. Okay. Still gotta be longer. Okay. Okay, I think this is long enough now. Okay, I'm going around, weaving in. Alright. This is just tedious. I don't think it's ever been as tedious to weave in these. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to center this belt piece. Okay. I think pretty centered. There we go. Alright. Let's... Oh, sorry, bug. Ah. All right. Okay. Oh, let's actually take out the stitch markers. Now again, remember the ends aren't woven in, so like if you catch them, they're a bit too small for me. They're really tight on me. So I'd probably say these are closer to like a small than a medium, but I like it. And I like doing all 3 colors in the belt. Now the just debate is, do I keep the tassels? Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna trim them a bit so they're the same length. Okay. All right. So that okay. So now I am moving on to a bag. Bag I showed earlier. It has a hexagon shaped base. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hexagon shaped base. How does, I'm curious, how does never done a hexagon cardigan, so How does that fold? I don't think mine is loose enough to actually fold in the right shape, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to kind of. However, it's supposed to be fold like this, I think. But I can't do that with single crochets. I don't have enough breathability in it. Okay. So this is just single crochets around and around. What was my last count? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it was 13 around. That's why I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yep, 14. Then increase. Most amount of yarn I've used on one project. So I used 3 balls of yarn on that dress. That shawl used quite a bit of yarn, because they were like big cakes, and so it used quite a bit of each cake. Probably the pants that I make, that probably uses the most. I did make a dress out of blanket yarn, which used a lot of yarn. I was young and naive. It's a choice that I shouldn't have made. But I haven't like made blankets. Oh, it's so thick. It's hefty. It's quite the hefty dress. It's just like wearing a blanket, honestly, as a dress. It's very stiff. It doesn't like lay super nice, so I had to like make a belt to go with it. I don't really wear it It's just one of those like sentimental pieces because I actually came up with the pattern and design poorly, but like it's a thing, you know? I probably could frog it and use the yarn for something else, but I'm also kind of sentimental. I'm just like, I don't really wanna. He's like a full circle right now. I haven't made like anything like a blanket or something like that, so there's not like I like doing small projects, honestly. I don't like the dedication of a really, really big project. I don't have the patience for it. So, I don't know. I guess that's why like, a lot of my projects don't use too much yarn. My bags might use a lot of yarn. I think they've used a lot of yarn. Yeah. Oh, I love finishing a project. Absolutely. I like making scrunchies. I haven't made scrunchies in a hot minute. I did a lot of scrunchies while I was carpooling. Because it wasn't like I was driving, so I just got to be kind of like a passenger princess and crocheted. And crocheting scrunchies was, I could just bring one skein of yarn, a single hair tie, and work my way around. I don't know if I have enough yarn for that. Well, I might have a full thing of Barnett velvet, but I think it's a thin yarn, which isn't the best. But I like doing short bursts of scrunchies, but the way I pinch them in my hand, it actually really hurts. Like, it after a while it really hurts my thumb. So scrunchies, it's actually like kind of painful to make a bunch of them for me. And just sit and do them all around because like they don't hold themselves. Like this holds itself, and I have like pretty good, I can like barely hold on and like push my hook through, whereas like scrunchies, they don't have like enough rigidity to them because it's a velvet yarn, it's a very plush, flowy yarn, and it's a small hair tie, so you gotta like really hold the project to be stabilized. And I have a double jointed thumb, and so it just gets sore really quickly for me. So I try to be cautious. It's I don't know. It's one of those things where it could be fun, it could be like very eventful, but I wouldn't say, I'd have to see. I haven't done like, I typically do scrunchies in between projects, or like I'll probably do some scrunchies while working on this bag, just because these bags take so much longer for me. And it's just very repetitive single crochets. Just around and around and around again. So I'd probably have to break up working on it. I think the current yarn I'm using is a really thin yarn compared to like a Juicy Couture, so I'm not, I don't think I'm actually using the right hook size. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was torture. It's one of those things where I haven't crocheted scrunchies in a while, and it might have just been something else I was doing on top of it that was causing the pain, so I wouldn't fully say no to it. You know, I would say I would be fine with like attempting it, but I don't know if I could maybe do a 12-hour stream. I've never done a 24-hour stream. I've done a 14-hour stream, but like I could just do like crocheting scrunchies until I cry, or crocheting scrunchies until I hurt kind of thing. If you really want to see that. Oh shoot, I missed it earlier. Crackalack and followed. If you're still here, thanks for the follow. I'm so sorry. I entirely missed that notification. Okay, so I'm using Loops and Thread Impeccable Yarn. It's splitting so bad. Sorry, I'm counting this first edge to make sure I'm on my right count, because it's 50 single crochets and then an increase, so 17 in this row, or 17 on an edge. Let me see if I can just pull up the pattern quick. Oh, let me just pull it up on my phone. That'll be easier than trying to re-download it. And okay, so it's supposed to be 144 single crochets. And then it's a repeat pattern of 9. And so to do 10, where's my calculator? What is, I think it's supposed to be 180. 5 by 8. What is it? Yeah, because it's 18 step, it's an 18th step repeat. So 18 times 8, right? So I need 20 times 8. Okay, 160. Okay, I need a 160 divided by 6. It doesn't math. What was the count I did on the last bag? Ah! I thought. Okay, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I did 18. It's 160. Oh. But how does the increase work? Hold on. $138. No. Minus 132. Right. Goes to 162. Okay. That means I need 2 sections of 11 instead of 10. Okay. That's what I remember. I just made extra sections that had 11. It was supposed to be 15. Oh, it was. I just can't count apparently. Hello. Okay, so we were talking about this earlier, but does anyone have book recommendations for me that I can do an audiobook for? I'm looking for book recommendations. I finished what was available in ACOTAR so far, which is through the third book. I I'm in the middle of listening to um A Villain's Assistant, but the third book isn't available to rent currently. It's available, it's just I have a holdout on it, so someone else is renting a copy, so I don't have access. Um, yeah, so we got any book recommendations out there for me? Four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, yeah. Ah. All right. It is 9:16. I am a working woman. Let's actually let's wait till 9:30. Let's hit our 3-hour mark for the stream. Um, but that does mean I'll probably only be streaming for another 15 minutes. I can already tell I'm getting pretty sleepy um, after a day of work and what my sleep schedule's been on for a couple weeks now. Oh, big stretch. All right, let's make a little spot for you, Bug. Yeah. Oh. He's purring. Oh, big yawn. Alright. He's my little cute helper. Look at the little boy. Look at the helper helping. Where are you going? I am making a bag. Earlier on stream, I finished a pair of pants. Finished loosely, I didn't weave in the end. So these are the pants I finished earlier. They're like bell bottoms. And then I am recreating this bag. So I'm currently working on the base. Ooh, a blanket? Fun. A blanket. Then I do my increase. I want to make sure, at least on the first edge, that things are mathing out right. notifications. I did math earlier, but 144. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Yeah? What are you doing? Bootsy, what are you doing? Bootsy, what are you doing? Hey, stop it. Playing with what he's not supposed to. Alright, we've hit that 3-hour run mark. They said we'd wait to. What I'll do is I will finish this round. So that's 2 more edges. And then I think I'll call it a night. I'm tired. I got work in the morning. We've made progress by finishing up the pants minus weaving in the ends. I'll do that some other time. We've gotten a few more rounds into this, which is just it's gonna be a lot of crocheting in a circle. That's all this really is. There's not a lot of variation to this bag. So it'll be what it be. But with finishing this up, I hope everyone had a good night. And while I may not play it during stream, I will look into Moose with a Scarf. Is that what it was called? For sure. Because the music seemed fun. Just probably not on stream, since I don't think YouTube is gonna be as friendly to it. And we might break up working on this with working on scrunchies. You know, maybe not to the degree of a full scrunchie marathon right away, but throw in some here and there. I also have another top that I'd started that would be fun to finish up. It's going to be a little stripy top. It's just a raglan top down. And some more Karen Simply Soft, so. Alright, getting to these last couple stitches. Weird. I saw a notification. Okay. It's like United Airlines halted flights due to some tech issue earlier today. Interesting. Ah, slipping. Alright. Got last 2 stitches, which is an increase. And then I like to do the first stitch of the next round, because then I can flip my thread. Then we'll pull it out, we'll put our stitch marker in, and it's not circle circle. But with that, I'll call it a night. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. We had Vanessa on earlier. Fun Gizmo was here. I'm hoping I don't have as many breaks between streams now, but we'll see what I can muster now that I'm back to full-time work. But with that, thank y'all. It was good seeing you, and see you around.